They promise a better life, purity, a way to erase modernity, and get rid of people who don't think like them. In song and words, they tell their followers to fight for what they believe in. Sound familiar? Are there similarities between, for example, white supremacist groups here in the United States and ISIS?
In a lot of ways, they're almost identical.
Bob Baer should know. He spent decades as a CIA operative in the Middle East. Now back in America, he points out the grievances of homegrown hate groups virtually match those of terrorist groups in the Middle East.
I think at the bottom of this, there's a feeling of both for the ISIS and white supremacists, a feeling of injustice, whether it was from the South or a marginalized, white people, and they think that they've been robbed of something. You look at the Sunnis, ISIS, those people think they were robbed with the invasion of Iraq, and they are trying to reimpose justice.
Dylan Roof is a case in point. A website registered in his name features a manifesto that blasts modern America and blames black people and other minorities for its current state. I hate the sight of the American flag. Modern American patriotism is an absolute joke. And goes on to say, I have no choice. I am not in the position to, alone, go into the ghetto and fight. And online is where Roof and so many other angry, dispossessed people now find an audience for their hateful views.
Whether it's ISIS or American domestic extremists, are looking for young people, generally in their 20s, socially isolated, who either have a little bit of familiarity with the ideology or are unstable, frustrated, and angry and would be susceptible to it.
The main difference? ISIS is actually more sophisticated in its messaging, using slick videos. White supremacists, not so much. Still, ask any expert on the subject and they'll tell you homegrown terrorism is more dangerous to the average American than ISIS. Take a look at this map created by the Southern Poverty Law Center, which tracks hate groups in America. Those are the numbers of hate groups in each state. And former CIA operative Baer says predicting their members' behavior is far more difficult than that of ISIS recruits.
Frankly, I'm more worried about domestic terrorism because the fact is most of them are fairly benign. Just because you fly the rebel flag doesn't mean you're going to turn violent.
The real danger is when the message connects with someone like Dylan Roof, ready, willing, and able to carry it out. Sarah Seidner, CNN, Los Angeles.